Hello and welcome to a new Scale 500 news video where we have the new announcements from Herpa Wings, the models they want to release in 03-04, so March and April of 2024. Now before we take a look at what is coming, Herpa has been unusually tight-lipped about this new announcement batch, which means at the moment I actually only know the aircraft models coming. I don't know the official retail prices just yet. But in order to give you this information as quickly as possible, I'm recording the video now only with the images. I will leave the official retail prices as graphic elements throughout the video, so just keep your eyes out for that. The first model in the new batch is an Airbus A320 of Czech Airlines ČSA, and as we can see it comes with a 100 years anniversary sticker. This is a model that I most definitely will be skipping, but for those who haven't got one of the many A320 ČSA models released in the past few years, here's another chance for you. To be honest, the next model is also not really that exciting for me. We are talking about a 777-300ER of Swiss International Airlines. I know there will be some collectors who will be excited about that, and that's fair enough, but it's not really doing it for me. I think they could have used this spot for something more exciting. And it is kind of the same story for the next model, which is also a 777-300ER. But this time in the standard livery of Air Canada. Back in 2017, Aero Classics already released such an aircraft model in Scale 500, but fair enough, Herpa hasn't done that just yet. Now it's coming in the 03-04 release batch. And should the Swiss or Air Canada 777-300ER not do it for you, then you have the option of an Air France 777-300ER, which will also be featured in the 03-04 release batch from Herpa Wings. But it's not the only Air France aircraft model, because we do get another one, which is a Concorde. Yes, Herpa does yet another one of those. I mean, honestly speaking, by now they look pretty good in Scale 500 from Herpa Wings, but this is most definitely also a model that I will be skipping. But there's more retro stuff coming for those who like that, with a 767-200 in one of the old standard liveries of Air Canada. And we have a 727 in an old livery of Alaska Airlines. So we have quite a lot of retro stuff coming as well here in this batch. But there's also more modern stuff coming in this batch in form of a new Beluga from Herpa Wings. The Beluga XL number 6, and as we can see it comes with a special sticker, the beating heart of Airbus. But also this won't be the only special transport aircraft in this release batch, because we do finally get the new iteration of the Dreamlifter from Herpa Wings. I have seen images of the sample model and I wasn't really convinced about how they had managed the opening in the back, but when I saw the aircraft model myself at the latest Amsterdam Aviation Models Collectors Fair, I must say that it looked much better in real life than what I had seen on images. So it's perhaps not the best solution for the opening in the back that they have come up with, but I think it is probably the most solid one. So yeah, if you like the Dreamlifter, this one is finally coming. And then there's of course no Herpa batch without a Lufthansa aircraft model. This time we get an A321neo from Lufthansa, but with the special 600 Airbus aircraft sticker. Now I know there are many out there that would like to have just some standard livery Lufthansa aircraft models like the A319, A330, stuff like that. It will be coming for sure, but once again we get a special livery Lufthansa model in this batch. Still, there's a good chance that I will end up ordering this aircraft model, but a model that I'm much more excited about and for sure will be ordering is the ITA Airways A220 in the full blue standard livery of the airline. When I first saw this, I thought this must be the 100, because the A220-100 was the first ITA Airways A220 to get the full blue livery, but when I started counting the doors at the front section of the fuselage, well, it must be an A220-300, but I'm actually even more excited about that, because the A220-300 does fly more around in Europe, whereas the 100 currently is only used by ITA Airways on their route to London City Airport. Then we get a Dreamliner of Mongolian Airlines, which I'm quite excited about as well. I'm not quite sure yet if I will order it, but I think it looks quite promising. I'm also not quite sure about this livery, if it is the standard livery or a slightly reworked standard livery, because normally, or the images that I know, normally the blue doesn't quite go this far down the tail, but it looks really awesome, and this is definitely an aircraft model that I'm considering. Then we have a few governmental aircraft. And here Herpa clearly likes to make a few more 747-8 aircraft models. In the past we had the Qatar Amiri and the Royal Air Maroc. Now we get from the Korean Air Force or the Korean government this 747-8. And we get another one, and this will be for the Turkish government. I'm pretty sure this one will be selling quite well. I'm definitely sure there will be quite a few excited about this one. But it is not the only governmental aircraft that we get in this batch. No, there is yet another one, which I think also will excite quite a few, and it is the A320-200 MRTT. I believe that's the official categorization of this aircraft type, but it is the formerly known Boris Force 1, the governmental aircraft of the United Kingdom. Now, there hasn't been much for North American collectors so far, and there isn't much coming except for this one aircraft model, which is the A320neo of Spirit Airlines. I mean, I quite like the livery. I don't know about the quality of the airline itself, but for an aircraft model, I think this could be quite nice. And then there's one more Scale 500 aircraft model in this release batch, and that is personally the one that I'm most excited about. It's awesome. It is a 767-300ER of Maersk Air Cargo. I absolutely love that Herpa is doing this. I would have never ever guessed that they would do it. I love to see this aircraft in real life at Billund Airport, and now we can get one in Scale 500. This is really, really cool. I'm over the moon. Yeah, I'm really seriously excited about this aircraft model. Now, are you also tired of Herpa's ridiculous official retail prices? Then be smart and get your aircraft models from the FMB shop. Apart from a day one discount, you can also get a 10% discount if you pre-order any of these aircraft models with the code HERPA10. So that's all the news we have from Herpa Wings for the 03-04 release batch March-April of 2024. Let me know your thoughts about this batch in the comment section below. Were there some models that surprised you? Are there some models where you say, why are they doing that? Let me know all you have to say in the comment section below. And as always, if you like this type of content, then feel free to leave a like. That really does help out the channel. And of course, if you are new around here, you're always welcome to hit subscribe. With that, see you in another video here on the channel very soon. I'm checking out, and bye.